Kaylie Coleman, and I'm back with another quarantine edition of If You Ball, You Get the Call. Today's guest is Furman Golf's very own National Player of the Year, Natalie Srinivasan. First of all, Natalie, how are you doing in quarantine?
I'm good. I'm getting a little bored, but I'm still trying to play golf every day. My course is open, so that's been good. And classes are done today, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with myself when that time opens up, but we'll see.
Yeah. Have you been using the Furman golf course at all? I know that you live near Furman, so.
Yeah, actually, they're closed, but they open on Friday, so I've been practicing at home, but I'll probably start going back up there after Friday just to kind of like practice at the facility.
Well, not only were you the WGCA National Player of the Year, but also Golf Week's first team All-American. That's two amazing honors. Were you expecting these?
The All-American, probably yes, just because I played well this year and I had a really good year. But the Player of the Year is just like something I just didn't even expect. I mean, you see all the names, big names in golf that we know, and it's kind of hard to like see myself doing that and like being named that. So it was really awesome to get that honor.
I mean, we all hear National Player of the Year, and we know that's something amazing, but what does this honor mean in the golf world?
It's definitely like the Heisman of women's golf. That's kind of what we call it. So that's pretty awesome to be named basically the best player in the country for this year. So that's really awesome.
Amazing. Congratulations on that, too. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So now moving on. Dottie Pepper is a Furman alumni. She's highly looked upon in the golf world. Have you looked at her as your role model in any way, or have you talked to her, just playing at Furman?
Yeah, definitely. So her, and then we have a few other alumni, Beth Daniel and Betsy King, that were also kind of her era. And there are three people that I really look up to, and it's really awesome to be kind of in the same category as them now. I've gotten these awards, so they're people who I look up to and I try to emulate for sure.
Right. Well, I mean, they're amazing role models, and at Foosby's the other night, they were talking to us and giving us these motivational speeches, and you can just see the personality coming out of Dottie, and she seems like such an amazing person. Now moving on to just fun questions. If you have a favorite club, which would it be?
Gosh, I like my putter. I just love putting. It's one of my favorite things to practice, and it's definitely where all the excitement happens. That's
Right.
probably my favorite.
So I'm not a huge, I've never played golf. So
Yeah.
putting would be when your last few strokes.
Yeah, so like what you see like on TV, like the when it's all like the crowd, and like I don't know if you watched the Masters last year when Tiger won, and like the last like two shots he hit on the green. That's what putting is. Yeah.
So that's your favorite part, right when it's about to end.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a favorite course, which would it be and why?
So probably Augusta National, which is where they play the Masters. I've played there a few times, and then I played in the Augusta National Women's Amateur there last year, and actually it was like this time last year. So it was really cool to be a part of the first group of women to play in a tournament out there. They're pretty strict on just like who gets to go out there, and they only have the men's tournament, so it was really cool to be a part of that.
So you did get to play a tournament out there. You didn't just get to go out there with a group of people for
Yeah.
just a
Yeah,
day.
so last year we played 2 rounds at a different course, and if you made the cut, the final round was at Augusta. So that was really cool. I was on TV for like 10 seconds. That was awesome.
That's so cool. Just even being there in person
Mhm.
is awesome. Another question, if you could play a round of golf with anyone, who would it be?
Definitely Tiger. I would just love to ask him so many questions and like pick his brain, just kind of how he did stuff. And there's so many things that he amazes me, just like his mental fortitude. So I'd really like to ask him questions like how he made so many putts and all that. It'd be really awesome for me to do that.
Is there any style of playing that you'd want to learn from him?
Definitely he just kind of does things and makes it happen in the moment. And that's something that I've tried to, it's obviously hard to do all the time, but definitely being able to do it when it counts and when the pressure's on, that's kind of what makes players great. And being able to do that is something I've really tried to do this year. I'm getting better at it, but that's probably something I would ask him.
Okay. And last question. So obviously your coach has had a huge impact on you. What's his teaching style like?
Yeah, so Jeff is very much like a go get 'em kind of guy. He just likes to fix things. and get it done if it's not the best. So that's where I'm really good. If he tells me like, oh, you need to work on your putting, I'm like, okay, how can we fix it? And then he's really good. He has a lot of information and is able to help me in all different kinds of ways. So we work really well together.
Great. What are your plans for after Furman?
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn pro whenever we start playing again, and then just when the tours start up, I'll start on that. So that's kind of where I'm going right now.
That's amazing. Well, you have your whole Furman student body as your fans, and we're all here for you no matter what. So we wish you luck in the next chapter of your life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in for this episode of If You Ball, You Get the Call.